Hi, it's Kit. Today I am doing a little mini review of the Classics palette from Prima Watercolors. And I've used Prima Watercolors before. I have their Pastel Dreams palette. And comparing these two is kind of like apples and oranges because while the Classics is very stable, I really love the Pastel Dreams too. They're both great for travel. And the Pastel Dreams is kind of like a fun little challenge palette if you want to do that. I definitely prefer the Classics for travel. It's just obviously a lot easier to use. So this palette was kind of like the perfect little rainbow palette, so I thought it would be perfect for a Pride themed watercolor, which is what I ended up doing, and I tried to use as many as the colors in the palette as I could. The only ones I don't think I used were the white, gray, and black colors. I got this palette for $18 on sale off of $30, I believe, and the Pastel Dreams was a flat $25. I honestly can only think of really one con against this palette because it's just fantastic and I really like it. And that is that the labels aren't entirely accurate of the colors, which I know that that's obviously kind of hard to do, but they're very starkly different than the colors. I feel like they kind of went with the pastel approach, and that was sort of the color pattern that these labels went with. So this palette is essentially like just what I wanted. It's like I feel like I got everything out of it that I wanted to. It was just stable enough that I can definitely be confident traveling with it, and it's not just your average stable palette where it's like I'm bored with it. Like I can see myself really enjoying this palette, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. These colors are very similar to the Kuretake Gonzai Tombi watercolors, not in the actual color meaning, that's not what I mean. The way they dry, they kind of have this ring around them, and it's very like subtle, but it does definitely remind me of them, and the Kuretakes are my favorites, so it was kind of nice to have that feel. So the sketch that I did, the little thumbnail thing for this painting that I did before I actually put it on the Canson paper, is done on my Strathmore Vision mixed media sketchbook. That's the one with that blue cover that everyone likes because you can customize it. I have not really customized my cover. I painted on it with oil paints and it looks terrible. So I want to touch that up and then eventually maybe do a sketchbook tour with this one when I'm finished with it. So I used some alternative materials for this. I used Prismacolor Premier pencils. I have a 12 set, a Copic nylon brush marker, a Prismacolor Colorase pencil in vermilion, an Arteza gel pen, a Factice black eraser, in size 18, I don't know if that's a size or something, and a Sakura jelly roll in size 8. I also used a Canson watercolor pad, which I think is my favorite watercolor paper, but I do a lot in my Strathmore Vision too. As you may know, I have made my own Kuretake watercolor travel set, and I have a video on that, and that'll pop up now. But in that palette set thing, I never have the right terminology. In that set that I made with those colors, the mixing tray is the color of the metal of the tin, so it's like a silver color, and that's hard to mix colors on, so I definitely prefer the Classics and the Pastel Dreams actual tins because the surface is white, that's much easier to mix on, and I really love the little metal clasps that keep them locked in. The magnets that I used for that definitely hold the colors better, but I just think that the way they keep their colors in is really cute. So really quickly, I just wanted to talk about sort of the meaning behind the painting, and obviously it was partially because I just had the rainbow colors and I really liked the idea, but also I wanted to celebrate Pride Month on YouTube because I've been doing it a lot on Instagram. I was part of this really cool collab with some friends, and I've been doing an all month long Pride art challenge, and I've been really enjoying that, but it's also been challenging, obviously. And I just wanted to cross over onto YouTube and have some sort of celebration here too. Hopefully you noticed a little upgrade in production quality for this video compared to some of my other traditionally filmed videos. I don't know, I think I have maybe 2, probably 1. No, 2, I do have 2. So I really wanted to start doing much better quality, and I want to start just putting more effort into YouTube in general. I want to have an upload schedule soon, and I'm hoping to sort of have that all set by the end of July at the latest. I want to start having more discussions, more tutorials, more reviews, everything. And I want to start doing that as soon as possible. It's just things are a little complicated right now. So I'm definitely going to start working on that. I meant to get a color comparison, but I forgot until now while I was recording the voiceover part. So this one is the Classics and this is the Pastel. Yeah. You can obviously see the very clear differences and everything. They're both filthy because they have had a lot of use, but yeah. Little swatch sheets, that's the word. This is for Pastel Dream, and then the Classics, which I prefer blotting them that way. I don't know why I did it this way. It's super messy and disturbing. Yeah. And obviously I mixed up the swatch card and how I organized these. I like this better grammatically, and I did this before I reorganized this one. This one I actually really like how it's organized. This is my homemade travel palette, and this is the mixing tray that I was talking about. It's not terrible, it's just that I definitely prefer the white over silver. And these are the Kuretake pans, which are obviously a lot bigger than these guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Pinterest or any other social stuff, all that is in the description along with some product links. Any questions or comments can be obviously left down in the comment section. I will absolutely answer them. So thanks, and see you next time. Bye.